Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Coaches Rules and Reminders Screencast for SG-FECC 2025. My name is Owen Venturelli, and I'm part of the competition recruitment and IT team on our competitions leadership team. Here with me are my teammates Jaden Grace, Grace Berry, and James Millerick, and today we're going to be going over some rules and reminders for the upcoming competition. Alongside us, we have an amazing group of student organizers who help put the competition together, our website media and communications team, our judges, sponsors, selection and communication team, and our logistics, social events, and sustainability team. Alongside us, we also have our faculty and staff advising committee with our co-chairs Pramadita Sharma and Thomas Chittenden. We would like to welcome all of our competing universities for our 2025 competition, especially those who are joining us for the first time: California State University, Fullerton, Mississippi State University, York University, the University of Alabama, and Utah State University. Now we'll get into our division structures with James.
So looking at the division structure, it is broken up by undergraduate and graduate schools. The undergraduate pool consists of 13 teams in 4 divisions, 1 division of 4 and 3 divisions of 3. For the graduate pool, there are 10 teams in 3 divisions, 1 division of 4 and 2 divisions of 3. All of these slots will be randomly assigned using a randomizer at the opening luncheon, which we'll be going over in more depth at the end of this presentation. When you are assigned to a division, you'll be given a corresponding letter, A through D for the 14 divisions and A through C for the 3-team divisions. On Wednesday, for the pre-arrival case, teams with the letter A will present first at 1:30, followed then by B, C, and D for the 4-team divisions, with D going last at 4 o'clock. If you have a 3-team division, C will go last at 3:10. It's important to note that there's no preparation time allotted for these presentations, as this was a pre-arrival case. On Thursday's controlled case, presentations will be in the opposite order. Teams of the letter D will be presenting first at 12:15 for the 4-team divisions, followed by C, B, and A. C will go first for the 3-team divisions, followed by B and A. It's important to note here that there is preparation time for these presentations. For example, in the Oak Division 1, 1D will go first with their preparation time starting at 8 a.m. and their presentation time starting at 12:15. 1A will go last with their preparation starting at 10:15 a.m. and their presentation starting at 2:30 p.m. On Friday's controlled case, C will go first in the 4-team divisions, followed by D, A, and B. B will go first in the 3-team divisions, followed by C and A. As you can see, the times remain the same throughout these 2 days. However, the order in which the teams are presenting and preparing is different in order to maintain balance throughout the competition. On Saturday, only the teams that advance to the finals will present. From the undergraduate league, 6 teams will advance to the finals. The first place team from each division will advance, as well as the runner-up from Division 1, as this is a 4-team division. There will also be 1 wild card that advances, which is the next highest score out of the 3-team divisions that has not yet advanced. In the Graduate League, 5 teams will advance. First place and second place from the 4-team division, and a wild card from the 2 3-team divisions, who is the highest scorer that has not yet advanced. As you can see in the highlighted league boxes, this is your roadmap for the week when it comes to division structures and what teams will be advancing to the finals based on placement, as well as allotted time slots and preparation times each day.
We have also assigned each team a preparation room for the duration of the competition. These rooms will be labeled with university logos and will be available for viewing on Wednesday. As you can see, each team's preparation room is pictured in the column on the right. During the competition, the team's assigned ambassador will be able to aid your team in finding this room throughout the business school. Another important note is that these rooms are not secure, so we urge you to take all personal items back to the hotel with you at the end of the day. We have a quick demonstration to show you how the finalists will be chosen from each division. This is not accurate of which teams will advance to the finals, but it is a good example to illustrate how it will work during the actual competition. The first place team from each division, pictured in green, will advance to the finals, as well as the runner-up in the 4-team division. To balance this, we've added a wild card, which will be in the divisions containing 3 teams. The next highest scoring team out of those 3-team divisions will be advancing to the finals as well. Similarly to the undergraduate league, the highest scoring team from each division will advance from the first division and will advance from each division, as well as the second place team from the 4-team division. There will also be an advancing wild card from Division 2 and Division 3, containing 3 teams each. Now, moving on to rules, reminders, and scoring. On Wednesday, the teams will be presenting a pre-arrival case. The rules for Wednesday include no viewing other presentations of direct competitors. If you are a student competitor, you cannot view the presentation of someone else within your division. The second rule is that you cannot view anyone else's presentations before you present. So, if you are going second in Division 1, you can watch the third presentation in Division 2 or Division 3, but you can't watch any other teams in your division or anyone else who's presenting before you. Only student competitors can contribute to this case analysis, which is consistent throughout the entire competition. The pre-arrival case is open internet and will be sent out via email 7 days before the competition. The presentation will be 20 minutes with a 10-minute Q&A, which is also consistent throughout the duration of the competition. For Thursday and Friday, the cases are closed and controlled, and again, no direct competitors will be able to view each other's presentations. Only the PowerPoint template will be allowed in the preparation room with no reference text or notes. The prep time is a strict 4 hours with 20 minutes to present and 10 minutes of question and answer. Saturday has a similar format as Wednesday, but there's open viewing for all competitors on Saturday as it's the finalists, and only the finalists will be presenting. Again, it's only the PowerPoint template that is allowed as a resource in the preparation room with no text or notes allowed. We want to take one more time to emphasize that no direct competitors are allowed to view each presentation. For example, if you are in Division 1, your team cannot view any other presentations from Division 1, as well as no viewing any presentation before your team presents. And though coaches are allowed to watch any teams across all divisions, we want to emphasize that coaches are not allowed to speak to their teams before they present, as this can provide an advantage.
For Thursday and Friday's case preparations, teams are not permitted to access the reference material into their case room except for their PowerPoint template file. Programmable electronic devices such as phones, smartwatches, or graphing calculators are prohibited. Boxed lunches will be delivered to teams during this time. The USB containing their slide deck to their ambassadors at any time during preparation, but no later than 15 minutes before the end of their case preparation time, to be printed out for the judges with a slide deck file that should include judge's copy in the file name. However, this does not prohibit teams from making changes to the presented version of their slideshow after they have submitted the judge's copy of their slide deck. All this means is that the judge's copy of the presentation will only reflect the copy of the file given to ambassadors via USB. Each preparation room will be equipped with 2 PC workstations on which teams should save files locally. So, some rules and reminders about presentations and scoring. Teams will be provided with wireless presentation devices in their presentation rooms before they begin.
Teams are scored by an ordinal ranking system prohibiting any tie score scenarios. Judges' written feedback will be distributed during each evening's coaches' meeting. Judging panels will observe all presentations in their division for the day, with teams seeing a unique panel of judges every day of the competition. Friday serves as the tiebreaker case, awarding teams double points. If teams within a division are tied after tallied Friday night, the tied team that places higher on Friday will move on to Saturday's competition. This allows all teams to have a chance at advancing regardless of their placement on Wednesday and Thursday. So here's a potential scoring scenario to demonstrate this system. Because of the ordinal ranking system, the team that scores last place will score 1 point, second to last will score 2 points, and so on. The judge panel will see all presentations, deliberate, and then decide which team will be first, second, and third. In this scenario, on Wednesday, Team 2B ranked first place, Team 2C ranked second place, and Team 2A ranked third place, giving them 3, 2, and 1 points respectively. Even if cases are very close in material, no tie scores will be permitted. Next up, if during the Thursday case, Team 2B gets first place, Team 2C gets second place, and Team 2A gets third place, then they will again win 3, 2, and 1 points respectively because of the ordinal ranking system. Again, no tie scores are permitted. Now finally, for the Friday case, because of the double point ranking system and the tiebreaker status of Friday, if Team 2A gets first place, they'll earn 6 points. 2C with second place will earn 4 points, and 2B with third place will earn 2 points. Again, this is double points because it's the tiebreaker round, and no tie scores are permitted. So the team that has the most points in the Friday case, because this is a three-way tie of 8 points, will end up being the winner of their division and moving on to the Saturday competition.
Now we'll go into our random division draw and how that works through Excel. So here you can see we have our Excel spreadsheet, and using the power of Excel, we have been able to create a randomizer that will allow for a random division draw at the beginning of the competition. We hit reset here to reset all of our tabs. And as you can see, the random teams appear on the side here with their graduates below and our undergraduates above. If we use F9, you can see it can randomize the teams in any order that will happen, going through a few times. And when we are ready, we will hit the lock it in button, which will then continue to randomize the teams and then finally finalize the division structure by locking in the teams on the left. So once we do that here, you can see after pressing F9, nothing happens. The teams on the left are locked in, and we will be able to go through and reveal the teams on our opening ceremony day, that Wednesday of the competition. We are going to be providing this to all the teams so that they can audit it themselves, see how it works, and understand that it is completely random and that there is nothing hidden behind the screens here, and that all teams have a fair chance at receiving a random place in their divisions as well. Again, one more time, as you can see, completely random, moving teams from division to division, position to position. No team has an advantage over the other. And once we are ready, we lock it in. It will continue to randomize the teams a few more times. And then finally, at the end, we get a final list of teams. Again, this is just for an example. These are not the final division structures. Those will be revealed on Wednesday at our opening ceremonies. We wanted to thank you for coming and listening to this screencast. And if you have any questions, please reach out to Thomas, Dita, or any of the other organizing team members if you need anything from us. Have an amazing day. Thank you.